In the brutal world of MMA, where only the toughest survive, there's one martial art that's whispered about in hushed tones, effective, that some claim it's been banned from the octagon. But here's the twist, it hasn't. So why does this myth persist? What makes Wing Chun so feared that even hardened cage fighters think twice about facing it? Let's find out. Welcome back to Fight Legends Unleashed, the channel's most intense martial arts showdowns in history. Today, we're tackling a topic that's been the subject of heated debate in gyms, dojos, and internet forums for years. Wing Chun and MMA. You've probably heard the rumors. Wing Chun is too dangerous for the octagon, it's been outlawed by the UFC, and its techniques are simply too lethal for regulated competition. But like many things in the world of martial arts, the truth is far more complex and fascinating than the myths. In this video, we'll explore the reality of Wing Chun in MMA. We'll break down its most devastating techniques, analyze why some moves are banned while others are embraced, and look at how real fighters have incorporated Wing Chun into their MMA arsenals. The origins and philosophy of Wing Chun. Let's start by setting the record straight. Wing Chun is not banned in MMA. In fact, elements of this ancient Chinese martial art have been used effectively by some of the sport's top fighters. But to understand why Wing Chun has such a fearsome reputation, we need to go back to its origins. Wing Chun was born over 300 years ago in southern China. Legend has it that a young woman named Wing Chun developed the style to defend herself against a local warlord. Whether this story is true or not, it captures the essence of Wing Chun, a martial art designed for efficiency, speed, and devastating close-range combat. At its core, Wing Chun is built on a foundation of key principles that set it apart from other martial arts. First and foremost is the concept of economy of motion. In Wing Chun, there's no room for flashy, unnecessary movements. Every action is designed to be as efficient as possible, allowing practitioners to strike with lightning speed and precision. However, what truly makes Wing Chun unique is its approach to combat. Unlike many martial arts that separate offensive and defensive moves, Wing Chun often combines them into single actions. This principle of simultaneous attack and defense allows practitioners to seize the initiative in a fight, always staying one step ahead of their opponent. And while some martial arts focus on long-range techniques, Wing Chun is all about getting up close and personal. Its techniques are optimized for use within arm's reach of the opponent, making it devastatingly effective in close-quarters combat. These principles make Wing Chun incredibly potent in real-world self-defense situations, but they also present unique challenges and opportunities in the context of MMA. As we'll see, it's these very principles that have both elevated Wing Chun in the eyes of some fighters and gone. The most devastating Wing Chun techniques. But what makes this martial art so feared is its arsenal of devastatingly effective techniques. These moves are the reason why Wing Chun has gained such a fearsome reputation and why some believe it's too dangerous for the MMA octagon. At the forefront of Wing Chun's offensive capabilities is the infamous chain punching, known as Lin Wan Quen. Picture a human jackhammer. That's what facing a Wing Chun practitioner using this technique feels like. It's a rapid-fire series of straight punches thrown in lightning-quick succession designed to overwhelm an opponent's defenses. In MMA, we've seen fighters like Tony Ferguson adapt this technique, using it to unleash a torrent of strikes that leave opponents reeling and unable to counter. But Wing Chun isn't just about offense. The art is renowned for its principle of simultaneous attack and defense, embodied in techniques like Pak Sao, the slapping hand. This move allows a practitioner to deflect an incoming strike while immediately countering with their own attack. It's a perfect example of Wing Chun's efficiency in action, turning defense into offense in the blink of an eye. In the fast-paced world of MMA, where every second counts, this ability to seamlessly transition from defense to attack can be a game-changer. Another key defensive technique in the Wing Chun arsenal is Tan Sao, the dispersing hand. This move is all about redirection, using the opponent's force against them while positioning yourself for a devastating counterattack. MMA fighters have found clever ways to adapt this technique, using it in clinch situations and to defend against takedowns. It's a testament to the versatility of Wing Chun techniques and their potential applications in modern combat sports. When it comes to grappling, Wing Chun has its own unique approach. The lap sao, or pulling hand, is a prime example. This technique involves controlling the opponent's arm, disrupting their balance, and setting them up for strikes or takedowns. In the clinch-heavy world of MMA, several fighters have successfully incorporated this move into their arsenal, using it to gain a crucial advantage in close-quarters combat. Wing Chun's arsenal of techniques extends far beyond what we've already discussed, with each move offering unique advantages in combat situations. Take the bong sao, or wing arm, for instance. This versatile defensive technique uses the forearm to deflect incoming attacks, often coupled with a simultaneous strike. In the world of MMA, fighters have cleverly adapted this move for use in the clinch and as a shield against hooks and overhands, showcasing its effectiveness even in modern combat sports. While Wing Chun is primarily celebrated for its hand techniques, it would be remiss to overlook its kicking arsenal, known as tech. These low kicks, aimed at the legs and lower body, have found a natural home in MMA. They're highly effective for disrupting an opponent's balance and setting up other attacks, adding another dimension to a fighter's offensive capabilities. The integration of these kicks into MMA strategies further illustrates how elements of Wing Chun can be successfully adapted for the sport. Contrary to the misconception that the style is too specialized or traditional for modern combat sports. Why some Wing Chun techniques are banned in MMA? Several of Wing Chun's most potent techniques are simply too dangerous for sanctioned competition. Take the Bill G technique, for instance, which targets the eyes. The potential for permanent injury is so great that it's strictly prohibited in MMA. Even accidental eye pokes can lead to fight stoppages and point deductions, underlining the sport's commitment to protecting fighters' vision. Similarly, throat strikes, another staple of Wing Chun's self-defense arsenal, are banned due to the severe damage they can cause to the trachea and larynx. These strikes pose life-threatening risks that go beyond the acceptable level of danger in a competitive sport. Small joint manipulation, while not exclusive to Wing Chun, is another technique that's illegal in MMA. This rule bars some of Wing Chun's more subtle grappling techniques that target fingers or toes. Groin strikes, sometimes incorporated in traditional Wing Chun training for self-defense purposes, are another effective but banned technique in MMA. The potential for serious injury and the unfair advantage they provide make them unsuitable for regulated competition. Wing Chun success stories in MMA. Despite the challenges of adapting Wing Chun for the cage, several high-profile fighters have successfully incorporated elements of this martial art to their MMA game, proving that with the right approach, Wing Chun can be a valuable asset in competitive fighting. Perhaps the most famous example is Anderson Silva, the legendary former UFC middleweight champion. Silva's striking prowess, which includes clear elements of Wing Chun, has made him one of the most feared strikers in MMA history. His use of trapping techniques and his ability to strike effectively from close range show a clear Wing Chun influence, demonstrating how the art's principles can be applied at the highest levels of the sport. Tony Ferguson, a former UFC interim lightweight champion, is another prominent example of Wing Chun's influence in modern MMA. Ferguson's unorthodox style incorporates many Wing Chun principles, including chain punching and trapping techniques. His success in the octagon serves as a testament to the effectiveness of adapted Wing Chun techniques in MMA competition. Even fighters not primarily known for their Wing Chun background have found value in its techniques. Dan Hardy, the former UFC welterweight contender, has spoken about his Wing Chun training and how it influenced his striking style in the octagon. This cross-pollination of martial arts styles is a perfect example of how MMA continues to evolve, incorporating effective techniques from a wide range of disciplines. These success stories demonstrate that when properly adapted, Wing Chun techniques can be highly effective in MMA competition. They challenge the notion that traditional martial arts are obsolete in modern combat sports and show how ancient wisdom can be applied in new contexts. As MMA continues to evolve, it's likely we'll see more fighters drawing inspiration from Wing Chun and other traditional martial arts, further enriching the tactical landscape of the sport. What do you think about Wing Chun's place in MMA? Have you seen its influence in any recent fights? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.